Good morning. I'm Mark, and after 15 weeks of class and 6 speeches, I've truly become a better speaker and more confident in my speaking abilities. Even though it was tough to give a speech in front of classmates I barely knew for the first time, I feel oddly close and very connected to my classmates 15 weeks later. Today I will tell you what I have achieved and learned from this semester, and not only did I learn a lot throughout the semester, but I have obtained useful information that I will be able to use in the future. The three most important pieces of information I have obtained are how to work in and be part of a group, how important it is to know how to communicate internationally and interculturally, and how to understand and deliver a good verbal message. Throughout life, and especially throughout the rest of my journey in college, being able to work in and be part of a group will be crucial. I have learned that a major and a very important step to group work occurs the very first time you meet or get together as a group. The first time you get together with your group, the group as a whole must set group norms or group standards along with clearly identifying role expectations. When you set group standards and expectations, everyone knows what is expected of them from the beginning, which hopefully creates fewer problems in the future. I also have learned to be critically open-minded in a group, meaning I have to come to the group with an open mind and be able to be flexible with ideas generated throughout the group process. In addition to learning about how to be a productive group member and productive group work, I have also obtained valuable information about intercultural and international communication. Intercultural communication can be difficult, but with the increasing use of technology, it is becoming a major skill needed in everyday life. The important skills I've learned about intercultural communication include topics such as being prepared, reducing ethnocentrism, confronting stereotypes, and recognizing and adjusting communications. Being prepared for intercultural communication includes doing research about the place you are going to be communicating with. Knowing about their culture is key. Another key to international communication is reducing your ethnocentrism. What this means is when communicating with another culture or country, you have to avoid seeing others' behaviors and ways of communications as if they were communicating with you as part of your cultural way of communicating. Next is confronting stereotypes. I've learned that you have to confront the stereotypes of the other culture or country that you have to be able to communicate without any communicational barriers. So ignore them and get rid of them. Finally, recognize and adjust to their communication style. Recognizing the differences between the culture you are communicating with and your own are crucial. Once you have recognized the differences, adjust your communication skills to best fit the needs of the other person you are communicating with. The last thing I will take with me as I move forward is how to deliver a good verbal message. The first thing I learned is you must know when delivering or receiving a message is the meanings of verbal messages are in the people themselves. This means that some people say things that are meant in more than one way. So you need to know that the message is in the people themselves. Another part of verbal communication I learned is that every verbal message has an emotional meaning with it. It's not just words being said. The final part of verbal communication I have learned is the messages depend on the context it is used in. So if you say something with a wink or a smile, you could be joking. But if another person says the same exact thing with a straight face and a stern expression, it can mean a completely different thing. In conclusion, I've enjoyed my time learning and bonding with my classmates throughout my first semester in college. I've learned how to interact in group settings, how to communicate interculturally and internationally, and how to effectively use verbal communication. Thank you for listening, and thank you for teaching me.